Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing well. So I would like to do this quick analysis for Bitcoin again. And let's see what's going on with it. So you can see I have these lines drawn here. As you know, I believe that this is a rising wedge. Okay, now, I mean, it's a rising wedge in the weekly time frame. So nothing to worry about. It takes a bit of a time to, create and break the resistance and the support levels. Now, if you look at this pattern over here, you can clearly see that Bitcoin over here created this descending triangle, break towards the downside. Okay, over here we created this. Over here we created a falling channel, and then broke towards the upside, cracked Corona, dump towards the downside. Okay, both stepped in, but all of these breakouts, okay, they all have something in common. I keep repeating that in all my videos, and here the pattern it made was a double top. Okay, this is a double top pattern. Let me just draw this a little bit neater so you understand. See this over here, we have this area of support. As soon as you broke that support, you came down. I'm going to zoom in a bit, but let me draw these patterns for you guys so you understand exactly where I'm coming from. Okay, we have this descending triangle, break towards the downside, and then we have this. This is a bullish pattern, obviously, and then we had a break upside, then came down. Okay, you could say Corona dump, that's what made this happen. Now, within these patterns, we have this rising wedge that's taking place. Now, if you zoom into what's going on at the moment, you can clearly see this channel that it created, this double top pattern. Okay, and within this double top pattern, we created this bearish bull flag, bearish flag. I'm sorry. Okay, and this bearish flag had a price target from the top to the bottom, and you can see right over here we came and met it exactly to that price target. Okay, now the target has been met, but there is another price target. Okay, so now you can see this double top pattern over here hasn't reached its price target towards the downside because it's a bearish pattern. But if you go back in history, okay, you can see we had this descending triangle. This was the price target. We didn't meet it all the way down. The price target was right over there, picked up right from there. Okay. Now again, it's not necessary we do reach these price targets, but I'll show it to you what the price target is. Okay, if you just take the measurement of this target from there to there, and you can see that's where the breakout was. The price target is somewhere around $20,000 to $21,000. Okay, now it does make sense in a way because I did show you where this green box is located, and this green box is basically let me show you something. When we had this dump, okay, we had this dump. The price came and rested on the 1.618 and the 1.414 Fibonacci level, and then we started picking up. Okay, this was when the dump happened and the triangle broke out. Okay, and when we had this dump over here, you can also see the price came very close to the 1.414 in between the 1.618 level, and then we started rallying towards the upside. Okay, same goes over here. If you take a look at this, where the bearish flag was, this is where the breakout was. Okay, and you can see I've drawn a little green box so we understand a little better. We had a breakout, we had this dump, and then this is where the 1.414. So now the price did come over here. It did get a bounce from this level. And if this is the bottom, then we can start rallying towards the upside. But at the moment, the price target is a little bit below because we haven't met it. Do it again, right over here. So you can see that's where the price target is, where the 1.618 level is sitting at. Okay, for the double top. Now it's not necessary we meet the target. Okay, but it would be good if we do meet it. Okay, now let's just take this off. Now you can see this this support line and this resistance line, but if you bring out your EMAs, which is the 20 and the 55 moving average, you can clearly see it wasn't a shocker. See, we had this bearish cross 20 crossing the 55, the yellow line crossing the green line, okay? And what happened? Exactly, a dump happened, okay? Now you can see what happened here. We didn't have a complete cross, but we did have a cross, okay? This dump happened, okay? Now again, it's very, like it's basically very similar what happened with all these crosses when it took place, and the bearish pattern did complete this cross. Same dump happened, okay? So all these dumps do take place whenever these crosses happen. I guess the emotions are very much they're all feeling the same way with all these crosses, the bearish patterns, and then selling happens, okay? But again, when I say it can come a little bit below, if it, let me show you, I cannot hide this. So if you look at this pattern over here, you can see we are kind of below this support line. I would like the price to get inside this support line. The reason I say that is because if it doesn't get inside, further dump is coming because it's not respecting the support, okay? And people are going to start selling because the end of the week is in 19 hours, about 20 hours, okay? Now, if you go to the lower time frames, now let me show you something really quickly, okay? You see this Corona dump that happened here. The support, I have drawn it a little bit above because we are ignoring the Corona dump. Now, if we go to the monthly time frame, and we say, hey, that's not fair, let's just, draw it accordingly, then we can just move this a little bit below. And when we do move it a little bit below and we analyze this, you can clearly see this target over here for this double top, okay, right over there, is coming exactly to the support line then. Okay, so if that happens, then we can, assume that this is the pattern that is going to respect. But at the moment, we are being a little bit easy on this pattern, and we're just drawing it right over here, okay? Because I believe that this is just a complete dump because Corona time, everything dumped really badly. So at the moment we are, kind of like, let's just move it a little bit above actually. Yeah, right over there. Okay, so let's see what happens. If it does fall, we know where to move this support line. Now, if you go to the lower time frames, okay, let me show you something in the lower time frames here. You can see we are creating this pattern over here at the moment, and we are getting rejected by this, level of Fibonacci. This is the level of Fibonacci we're getting rejected before we were getting support over here. So you can clearly see what's going on. Now, if we do take this line over here and draw it right over here, it is kind of making like a pattern. Okay, now I'll just draw it really quickly. Maybe this, but I would say it's more of a symmetrical, yeah. See the symmetrical triangle, that's what it's making. Now, wherever the breakout is, usually when it's towards the downside, it does break towards the downside, okay? But it can take a shape of an ascending triangle as well. If we break this level, go up and hit this level, we can just put it right over here, and then the momentum is something going in this manner, and it wants to break towards the upside. But at the moment, I'm gonna just put this as a symmetrical triangle in this manner, okay? Because it is taking that shape because of, if you could just bring the line graph and see, okay? Symmetrical triangle, okay? So, but that's why, whenever we do have these symmetrical triangles, they are kind of confusing sometimes. You can just take the price target like that, okay, wherever the breakout is going to be. You can see if the breakout is over here, we're going to go and hit these levels. If the breakout is towards the downside, you can see we're going to go and hit this low over here, okay? So keep this in mind. And this decision is coming very close, okay? So it's coming very close to the apex. So this is a very important time for Bitcoin at the moment because it's at these very important levels. Now, if you go to the RSI, okay, go to the weekly time frame, do that, bring your RSI. Okay, you can see clearly in the RSI now. Okay, let me just zoom in a little bit. So this is the RSI, and this is where the RSI is at the moment. Previously, whenever it had those dumps, okay, it came and hit this support line. I'll bring this, say, the The bottom was right over here. This is the bottom. This is the bottom. Okay. Now, if this can come and it does have a gap in the middle, you can see if it can come and fill that, then you know that the price is coming towards this box. Excuse me. Even if you just say, yeah, maybe that's the bottom, or it's gonna, just start moving up from here. But if you go to the monthly time frame now, okay, and you just zoom in a little bit, you can also see in the monthly time frame, very similar. This is the bottom, this is the bottom, this is where the price is right now. So obviously, it's trying to find the bottom, and this is where the support line is in the RSI as well. And you can see this top over here. And let's go to the chart. You can see every time Bitcoin does hit the 94 levels, close to 95, it tends to come down, okay? And you can see this is a bearish divergence actually. So that's why you have this fall. Okay, now if it can go and hit that, and maybe then it's going to start valuing towards the upside, that would be great, because it's a very similar repetitive pattern. Okay, so guys, I just wanted to lay this out. I hope this video brought you some new information and knowledge. If you guys are liking this content from Bitcoin with just pure technical analysis, and just give me a like and share my videos, okay, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much and have a good day. But just keep an eye on the 4 hourly if you for the short term, and weekly and monthly, if we can get inside this, you know rising wedge or channel, whatever you want to call it, that would be great, because if we do get in it, then things will start looking extremely good for Bitcoin. Okay, thank you so much and have a good day. Bye bye.